Всем привет, с вами Просто Профи. Сегодня мы продолжаем играть в игру под названием Mass Effect. Но сегодня мы продолжаем проходить на этот раз теперь вторую часть. Давайте переносим персонажа из первой части. Довольно долгие загрузки здесь, но это ничего. Значит, вам довольно понравилось, как я понимаю, первое прохождение. И так, значит, да, все правильно. Продолжаем. Название Джон Шепард, правильно. Ранг 35, теперь специализация адепт, правильно. Кайден Оленко погиб на Вермайере. Состояние Рекса, выжил. Герой, совет. Угу, все правильно.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Так, ну это вы сами прочитайте, если вам интересно, я это уже знаю. Тем более это рассказывалось еще в первой части. Так, это Нормандия наша.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Они будут тут, но я так у нас вообще тут должен как-то уничтожать.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Нет времени на споры. Тебе нужно уходить.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander.
Ashley, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in. Go, go, go!
У нас это, конечно, будет. Так, все, нам отдали управление. Хорошо. Вот, пытаюсь достучаться до кого-нибудь. Это не получится сделать. Вот здесь вот весь обшивку просто пробил вообще. Да. Зрелище не очень, на самом деле. Учитывая, что мы в первую часть столько прошли этим кораблем. Вон уже Джокер сидит. Хорошо. Кресло толкается, это прикольно. Так, надо с ним быстрее поговорить.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Не глупи, слушай, это
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
На самом деле даже не понимаю, почему именно наш корабль так жесток, и я не думаю, что с кем-то на кого-то они так нападали. Это шо?
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. Nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expecting Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was... The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony, but even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They needed proof. Which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, that led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines the Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren. My first task? Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to... Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere. I told Ash I wasn't interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow... And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time, and Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and it's... When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, it spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to... Before I could convince him to stop, he ran. Caden was a good man. And a great soldier. I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. But Ash saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. The Reapers had come 50,000 years. The Protheans had fought and died. My like every species before. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but Saren was done running. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our humans. The Council could be replaced. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the costs. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first great leaders in their own right.
Я не понимаю, почему это показывается мне, я же вроде как перенес. Ну ладно.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get... The war was over. The threat had passed. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went just another routine mission.
На самом деле ничего не понял, у меня до этого никогда такого не было. Я не знаю, почему, с чего она вообще появилась. Ну ладно, почему бы и нет. Я думаю, интересно было это все почитать. Я ничего не понял.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Ага, то есть нас восстанавливают, да? Я так понимаю. Проживление шипов денег, это, мне кажется, там море просто. Огромные суммы, скорее всего. Так, утвердить перенесенное лицо. Так, ну, я вот даже не знаю. Наверное, даже не знаю, на самом деле, разведчик, конечно, можно было за него поиграть, потому что оружие здесь лучше, как бы, просто если играть за адепта, у него, конечно, все это хорошо, но у него крупнокалиберный пистолет и пистолет-пулемет только. В этом все проблемы в основном. У разведчика, так у штурмовика, что у него вообще? Дробовик, но дробовик мне вообще не нужен, никогда им не пользовался. Ну, в общем, не знаю. Наверное, возьмем штурмовика, что... Нет, разведчика или адепта. Вот выбор сложный довольно-таки. Ну ладно, давайте, наверное, в этой... Хотя, не знаю. Как-то сложно все слишком. Ладно, давайте продолжим за адепта. И просто, наверное, выберем... Давайте... Сейчас посмотрим. Давайте удар выберем. Я думаю, хорошая вещь. Все, подтверждаем.
Reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Ага, то есть он... То есть он проснулся, его снова усыпили, да?
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. Pistol and armor from the locker.
Так, давайте.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Так, хорошо, давайте, знаете, у нас тут... Да, в отряде у нас... А, нет, только одно умение, слушай. А я думал, больше дадут умения какие-то, которые мы сможем прокачать. Хорошо. Так, ну... По идее, у нас должен быть еще пистолет, да? Или потом появится, скорее всего, да, потом. Я думаю. Так, хорошо. Там, по-моему, еще одни, да? Так, вот, ага, чё? Так, ну здесь вроде бы ничего нет такого. Да, давайте, тут типа заряд топ. Давайте забираем, ладно. Почему бы и нет? Так, дверь открываем, гранатомет есть. Не хватает какой-то гранатомет. Так. Ага, пробежать получится, потому что я ничего не буду. Понял, так. Ага, смотрите, что там. Помехи у вас. Так, все, справляемся. Давайте взломаем. Здесь получается соединить просто надо. Это отлично. 975 не просто. Вот это много слышу, мне кажется. Ой, зачем тут? Мне интересно, что секунд ломать, если у меня не сидит. Ага.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Ладно,
Your station, Jacob. First step, let's finish up. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic.
Ладно, тебе я тоже умею как-то. Что такое?
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Да, давайте выбираться отсюда.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. probably best.
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to...
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the surface.
Так, продвигаемся. Я извиняюсь, продолжаем. Так. Значит, мы идем
We've spotted.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Который с нами, Миранда, когда он послушал Шепа.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Сейчас все будет, не переживай. Сервера.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions.
Не хочется это слушать, это долго.
Shepard, down here!
Сюда.
Bastards got me in the leg!
Я тебя
You
помню.
were there the first time I regained consciousness.
How about we talk about this after?
Should be some hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station.
Так, понимаем.
I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever...
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance?
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just
forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Where is she? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then
why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change. The shuttle bay is only a few. We can over...
Так, покажите при помощи мыши, куда продолжить силу перегрузки. То есть его, да? Ладно. Хорошо.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Идем, давайте.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass.
Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But afterwards, say...
Ну ладно, хорошо, посмотрим. Так, салон. В принципе, как я не вижу даже вот еще один. Так, вот там это, да, там это. Отлично. Так, 6 героев.
They've seen us.
Это мы... Отлично. Мы справляемся, слушайте. И патронов хватает, я не знаю. Подождите, давайте, знаете, как сделаем мне удобнее всегда. Вот, когда деформация у нас стоит на стоп. Почему? Деформация. В смысле? Подождите. Секунду. Так, неполадки с игрой. Извиняюсь. Сейчас. FPS попадает, не понимаю почему. Так, может теперь у нас получится, да, все хорошо. Я просто привык, что у меня деформация на двойку всегда. Так, потом давайте. Ага, все так легко. Раньше не мог так сделать, что ли? Нет, серьезно. Так, взломать блок данных. Да, давайте взломаем, почему бы, собственно, нет. Так. Не вижу как-то пока что. Вот так. И вот он. Да. Отлично. Так, пойдем. Так, так, значит, хорошо. Идем нам туда. Так, хорошо. Идемте сюда, открываем дверь.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Так.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Что?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Ладно.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to
Well,
join
since we're
up.
getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to
Так,
ask
ну,
before we go, Commander?
например, давайте про где была ты спросим.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, right?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Два года?
Maybe you should ask the elusive. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has
I've
some
had enough of this
too, in your case.
За 2 года они установлены.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
2 года вот. То есть он только сейчас задумался, да?
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends satisfied and
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Вот, ой, понятно все с вами.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at
There are
Cerberus.
other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little...
Поговорить с призраком. Хорошо, пойдемте поговорим. Нет, ну с Кадином, конечно, ну зачем так? Не обязательно же было. Так, ладно, давайте пойдем сразу поговорим, потом как на доспехами что-то сделаем. Мне кажется, можно как-то прикольно их раскрасить по-другому. Стандартный как-то, ну, не очень выглядит.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Мне нужны ответы.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Неплохо.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Так, ну, в принципе, хорошо. Возможно, я вам верю.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Хорошо. Чего ждать?
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Ладно. В принципе, меня устраивает все. Так, у нас тут журнал, так, обновилось. Здесь много всего, видимо. Так, давайте с броней что-нибудь поделаем. Слушайте. Так, ну это, ну нет, это не пойдет. Так, со шлемом мы можем как-нибудь поиграться. Так, ну вот это давайте визор поставим. Это из Цербера, по-моему, из-за того, что куплен. Так, вот это в принципе, ну нет, давайте ставим N7. Эти наплечники не надо, я думаю. Так, это тоже не очень смотрится. Тоже. Ну, если что, потом в будущем мы купим, наверное. Если понадобится, конечно. Так, оттенок. В принципе, можете написать в комментариях, какой можно оттенок поставить. Мне кажется, вот такой вот неплохой. Смотрите, если еще сейчас какой-нибудь, например, вот красный вот такой поставить, яркий такой цвет. И узор здесь есть. Ну нет, узор нет, не очень узор смотрится, как мне кажется. Цвет узора красный, давайте по стандарту, в принципе. Так, а внешний вид. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, это с Цербером, это какой-то доктор вообще. Что-то, ну нет, не очень. Давайте, наверное, вот так вот сделаем. Так, ну, красиво, элегантно. О, смотрите, вроде как, хотя как-то какой-то материал как будто не очень смотрится. Подождите, давайте еще поиграемся, в принципе. Время у нас пока что есть. Вот так вот может быть как-то. Ну как-то сейчас. Вот может быть какой-то вот. Сейчас давайте посмотрим все. Все равно время пока есть, а на ту миссию я пока что идти не хочу в этой серии, все равно не успеем особо там ничего сделать. А вот с броней поиграться можно, что-нибудь интересное попробовать найти. Вот это мы уже смотрели, не очень так. Да, как-то ну такой себе. Может быть цвет поменять как-то, я не знаю, другой какой-нибудь оттенок есть, более такой интересный. Да, нет, вроде нормальный оттенок. Просто какой-то тускловатый, может здесь освещение такое просто. Не знаю. Секунду. Так, ну вообще может быть вот такой какой-то вроде более яркий, нет? На самом деле как-то без понятия, что-то оно как-то странно выглядит, это все. Так, материал. Вот если прям стандартно оставить материал, как это будет смотреться? В принципе, вроде как неплохо смотрится. Мне в принципе нравится. Давайте поговорим еще с Джейком. Почему бы и нет?
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Колонистам нужна моя помощь, поэтому я и согласился, так бы вряд ли.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust
Noted.
Cerberus.
Do you trust me, Commander?
Да,
You're
тебя...
a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Джейкоб и Альянс, давайте спросим.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That's all for now.
Да,
Yes, sir.
да. Ну, на этом на сегодня мы закончим с прохождением Mass Effect. В следующей серии мы отправимся на другую миссию, уже исследовать колонию людей. Вот. Всем спасибо за просмотры. Если вам понравилось это видео, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, нажимайте на колокольчик. Всем спасибо, всем пока.